How's it going, everybody? This is Alex Caceres, and you're listening to Story of the Fight.
Up, Will.
What up, what up?
Welcome, everybody, to Story of the Fight. My name's Romero. That's my boy, Will. This is where we talk all things combat sports. Today, we're going to be covering quite a bit, actually, Will. We got the 2025 coveted SOF Awards. Everybody's waiting for this. Everybody's waiting for this. I don't know how many fighters we have on right now, that are just waiting to see if they've won any of these awards. We're also going to be recapping the predictions of who's going to be champion 2025, both your and my pick and also the listeners' pick. And also, we're going to be getting predictions in for 2026. By the way, Happy New Year, Will.
Happy New Year.
And to everybody that's tuning in, Happy New Year.
Yeah, it's been a few weeks since we've done the show. So shout out to everybody. Shout out Austin. Shout out the homie. Shout out, we got Coleslaw. We got Evie now in the chat.
That's
We're
right.
Back. It's been weeks. It's been
I hope everybody had a good Christmas. Hope everybody had a great New Year. Looks like everybody was safe. Oh, the champ's back. Ganskow.
No shit. I don't see him.
He says Happy New Year's. Let's go.
Oh,
he's coming back to see if he's going to defend his title or not.
He was if anybody's new, if they didn't start watching the show at the beginning of last year, every year we do a prediction of who's going to end the year with the belts. Whoever gets the most picks correct wins a belt. We do a big belt and an SOF belt between me and Ramiro. Ramiro has the belt right now. We'll see if I take it from him or if he defends. But the fans also put their votes in, and whoever has the most out of the fans from the previous year gets a mini belt. Ganskow won last year. He got the belt, and the champ is here. We'll see if he retains.
We'll see if he retains. All right. Well, we have a lot to cover, Will. We're going to start off with the 2025 SOF Awards. So I'm super excited. It's so funny. I believe it's Austin that already asked, did you guys make a sloppiest banger award for the sloppiest banger of 2025?
Maybe. Okay, let's do this. We have brand new awards. We're done doing knockout of the year. We're done doing fight of the year.
Everybody does that, Will.
They all do it, and we've seen it a million times. You guys have all seen it. It's the same thing every year. Everybody has the same picks. There's like 3 fights that could win it. Whatever. We're done with that. We're doing our own Story of the Fight awards. We're only doing 5. They're coveted 5 awards.
Yes.
They're unique to our show. Maybe some other shows do like 1 or 2 of them, but they're unique to our show. And these are going to be the awards moving forward every year, so we can keep a tally of specific criteria that we're going to cultivate for each award. Do we want to say what all the awards are, or are we going to do them one by one?
Let's just let everybody know what the awards are going to be, and then after that we'll go and we'll call them out in order. So the first award that we will be covering will be the Sloppy Banger Award. So yes, Ebo versus Ewo. Take a look at that, Will. This one, look, some people are going to say recency bias in this one, right? It happened not that long ago, but also one of the sloppiest bangers we had seen all year, no matter what time of the year it was on.
I mean, come on. These guys, they threw down. We got a knockdown. Guy gets up. He gets knocked down. He gets up, knocks the other guy down. It was crazy. This is the epitome of this embodied the sloppy banger term. This is what we mean when we say sloppy banger. Watch this fight. You'll know exactly what we're talking about.
Technique be damned.
Technique be damned. Exactly. Just hooking with the boys, swinging and banging, leaving the jaws on the line. We got it all.
Yeah, dude. What else do you want, right?
Yeah. Technique, maybe sometimes, but
I think every card needs one of these.
Of course.
There's always that palate cleanser. Like there might be one where it's just like heavy wrestling, heavy grappling, but there's got to be one of these that just gets the intensity level going. And you're just like, oh, well, that was fun, huh? And It just kind of gets you ready so that the next fight where there's like a really technical person on there, you're like, wow, like appreciate the artistry.
Exactly.
After watching Ewo versus Evo, you're like, take a look at like a Piotr Jan going to work. Take a look at, you just appreciate it that much more.
Yeah. And sometimes you got to just, when 2 guys walk in there, you got to say,
I do let you bang. Hey.
You got to let them
bang. Dude, is that the first audio drop of the year?
We have 2 new drops, by the way. One of them is tied to an award. One of them might be tied to a prediction. We got 2 new sound bites on the soundboard. I had to reset it all up and do it all. But we're going to try to get more soundboards more sounds on the soundboard. But yeah, Sloppy Banger Award. I think that's well deserved. Honorable mention we had was Duncan versus Rambeski, I think.
Yes. Duncan versus Rebetsky.
yeah, absolutely incredible as well. There was a couple honorable mentions, but that was the clear. I
Duncan
thought.
versus Rebetsky. I want to say there's a couple of head clashes in that one too. There's a little
Yeah,
bit of everything.
it's a sloppy banger.
Yeah, absolutely. That one was pretty bloody. Also, Evie would appreciate that one.
100%.
But yes, a lot of fun. All right, the next one we're gonna be covering. Who the Fook is that guy? Award.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Yeah, so you
We got
might
that
have this
too.
guy that just drops in all of a sudden, and you're like, wait, who's this person that's just taking this fight on in a week notice? Maybe
Yeah,
a
and
48-hour notice.
yes, and everybody, it's different. It's different than a debut of the year because like we got guys like Asimov who, were champions in other organizations who came over to the UFC and they had a great debut. But it's like we know who that guy is, where it's an anticipated debut. Ethan Ewing, you know, stepping in here on, like you said, 48 hours notice against a guy like Malcolm Wellmaker. And not just 48 hours notice, but Ethan Ewing fought the weekend prior.
Yeah, I think they had said 8 days.
Yeah, it was 8 days. And it was like, I mean, outside of the spirit of this award, I had heard of him before because he knocked out someone who is in like the local California scene on A1 Combat to win their belt the weekend prior that I was watching to support my boy. And then he got knocked out. And I was like, fuck this guy, Ethan Ewing. I hope he's dead to me. And then like a week later, they're like, hey, he's stepping in on 2 days notice to
Like,
fight
oh, that's
Malcolm
pretty cool.
Wellmaker. And it's like, well, I'll root for him then. And he looked
Wellmaker,
phenomenal.
by the way, I think had just taken out Montano.
Well, he also had a very good debut this year where he knocked out Cameron Simon and then he
That's
knocked
right.
out Chris Montino. And then so he's on a roll. They give him this guy on 2 days notice, and all of a sudden, Ethan Ewing comes out and looks like a fucking man possessed. He looks so good.
Yeah, first round started off a little bit slower, but then second round through third round, man, just starts picking them apart, dude.
Yeah, and first round, I think it was like a minute and a half in. Wellmaker lands that check hook, which he's like known for knocking. I mean, he flatlines people with that check right hook, and he lands it on Ethan Ewing, and Ethan Ewing, it knocks him completely across to the other side of the cage. And I'm like, fuck, man, this is gonna be a tough debut. And then from that moment on, there was some close moments, but he just went to work, dude.
The best though is the announcers, right? They're like, yeah, this guy takes it on short notice, 48 hours. That can be tough. He just fought not that long ago. And the progression is like,
Yeah.
hey, his footwork's actually pretty good, man. Like
Yeah.
he's here to fight. Second round's like, I kind of like this guy. This guy's actually not that bad. And third round, they're like, dude, he brought it.
Good.
He's good. Yeah, it's so funny. Every single round got better and better.
What was so impressive was his off-tempo like combos, because we always talk about punches and bunches, especially if you're fighting a guy like Wellmaker who has that nuclear option.
Yes.
A lot of those guys end up throwing 1 or 2 shots at a time, and Ethan Ewing just stayed in the pocket, landing like 2 or 3 punches, knowing that counter hook is coming, slipping it, and then landing like 3 or 4 more punches, and then he's gone. And it was just like, holy shit, this guy on 2 days' notice to step in a weight class above, just so good. And yeah, Austin says watching Ewing's debut live was insane. His head movement was crazy good. His boxing was so slick. Definitely a memorable fight. Great choice, guys. Took all the Wellmakers recently. Yeah, I mean, he was on the come. And Wellmaker, to his credit, been very, I respect him for saying these. Like, I got very cocky. I was knocking people out, and they give me this guy on short notice. I was like, well, the company's doing me a favor here. And you're like, you can't think like that, dude.
No, Ewing came in saying you take everything I worked for.
Yeah, you're doing me a favor for this opportunity.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
No, but
hey, and shout out Keith.
Hey, Keith, what's up?
Shout out Keith. Oh, look at his profile picture.
Oh,
did you see that?
Is that the mini belt?
That's the mini belt. Look at that.
I love it. Yeah. So now we're gonna move on, and we also have Walkout of the Year.
Walkout of the Year.
Look, for somebody that watches multiple organizations, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're watching one. You're watching PFL. You're watching UFC. You're watching bum fights. You're just constantly watching fights nonstop, right? Yeah, street beefs, dude. Out of all those organizations, what was the best walkout you witnessed last year?
Best walkout? It's got to be my boy Ong La and Song over at one fight night. I believe it was 36. Prajan Shai versus John DeBella 2.
When he walks out with Lei Pui, was it?
Oh my god! I wish I wish copyright stuff didn't exist on YouTube, like all that bullshit. I wish we could just play the walkout. If anybody missed this walkout, I mean, you have like Pui come out, getting the crowd all crazy. The buildup of the song is sick, and on top of that, it was Onglaw's. I believe it was Onglaw's retirement fight. It was, yeah,
Yes, it
against
was.
Katastam, yeah, and so I mean, this guy, helped put one championship on the map. He carried the promotion on his shoulders for most of his career, and really just like, I mean, he embodied one mixed martial arts for a long time.
Dude, when
long
Late
time.
Priest like walks out before the music even kicks off, he's like, "Everybody, give it up for
Yeah,
our hero!" And you just hear an entire nation, dude, just start going off, right, in the anticipation of walking out. It was so good.
it was so good. And
Goosebumps, man.
they're walking out together. They're like grabbing each other, hugging, and like
Yeah,
while
yeah,
he's
yeah.
still singing, and the crowd singing along with it, and it's like fucking.
By
It's
the
like
way,
a
that
hard rock
song's
song.
awesome too.
Yeah,
Like the song's already awesome by itself. Fantastic.
Blunderbuff says that song was playing in my car for a good week after. I mean, it's a banger, dude. And
Hey, how many of those songs though, like those walkout songs, to Blunderbuff's point, just so good, and like the moment means so much that you just don't want to let that moment die, and you're just listening, dude. Come
yeah,
on,
it's so sick, man.
Zombie after his
Oh
retirement
yeah, the
fight, remember?
Cranberries. Yeah,
Cranberries. Oh, dude, that was bumping in my car too for like a week after that.
dude. Shout out, a rare shout out to the UFC, but I got Paramount Plus because the UFC is moving over there. They have all the MTVs Unplugged. Shout out to Cranberries for their MTV Unplugged. So good.
What?
Come on. The cranberries are sick, bro.
Oh, dude, we already messed up. By the way, we're only 3 in. We also had an honorable mention for Jusang Yu for the Who the Fook is That Guy award, right? And then honorable mention for Walkout of the Year. Look, might be a little mainstream here, but Ilya Toporia's walkout, man, with that Matador song, right? And I think it was coming out against Oliveira, right?
Yeah,
going into it. They had that face off, and he says, "I'm sorry it had to be you." And Oliveira's like, "Oh, what's he talking about? Like, this is kind of weird, guys."
And then John Anik during the walkout, 16 men have tried, 16 men have failed.
Oh, so good.
Very good.
But that was the honorable mention for that one. But congratulations to Onglon Song for his SOF award, Walkout of the Year.
What a great guy. He just opened up his own gym. Shout out Ongla. And then
is it here in the States or is that one in Myanmar?
I believe it's here in the States. I could be wrong though.
We have to look it up.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, dude. We should just send him a mini belt. Say, congrats on your award, dude. He's just going to go up to his counter, wipe off every award he has, and just put the belt up there, dude.
This is the one I need.
Yeah, this is the one. The one he's been waiting for.
He knocks off his one championship belt.
Yeah, just everything. I'm telling you, dude. Everything off the shelf. All right, we ready to move on to the next?
Yes. What is the next one, Romero?
That would be the Just Bleed Award. This one chosen by the Just Bleed gods.
This isn't for a fight.
No. This is for the person that embodied the Just Bleed Award, right?
Mm-hmm.
And who was it that we picked?
There's really only one option, and it's our boy, Yijri Prohaska. Come on.
Oh, dude. Again.
Come on.
You mentioned earlier, if you were to look up sloppy banger, definition was Ebo versus Ebo. Look up he might be the Just Bleed God, actually.
Yeah, if he's not the Just Bleed God, he was sent by the Just Bleed gods, because his 2 fights this year were against Jamal Hill, former champ, and Khalil Roundtree, former title challenger. And I mean, he just murked him. And he had to walk through some fire in that in the Khalil fight. That first round, he's getting tuned up by a big puncher in Khalil.
He knew what he was doing, though. He was letting the Just Bleed power just build up, dude.
Gosh.
Like every single time he was getting hit, it was like absorbing and turning into energy for him.
That was his offering. His offering. To then grant him
the power he needed.
Yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ, that fight is so sick, dude.
If we were to make a Just Bleed award for him, would it be like the Just Bleed guy?
Yeah,
just off and it just is Just Bleed award, SOF on his chest.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be really good, actually. Congratulations, Idri. For this one, the Just Bleed honorable mention was Duncan again, huh?
Yes, yeah, Duncan with the Rambeshki fight. I believe he fought 3 times in the year. Vucenic, I think, was the first fight. He was getting pieced up a little bit. and then guillotines him. Had to go through fire for that. It's basically just who embraces their dogness, you know. And then he has the fight with Rambeshki, which was just fucking all-time classic. And then just recently he had to fight Terrence McKinney, and Terrence McKinney almost finished him in the first like 2 minutes of that fight. And then he went back and finished Terrence McKinney. So the guy, he's just bleeding bodied as well. I think if you're looking for someone to watch who's pure action, Duncan is one of those guys.
Yes, 100%. So hey, congratulations, Duncan. Might have not won an award yet, but
He's
2 honorable
close, man.
mentions already.
Come on.
You know, like in the Oscars where they just have like a camera on each one of the nominees.
Hey, also, shout out to all you guys. The Golden Globes are on right now. Fuck the Golden Globes. Sorry, the Fight Awards. They're the real awards.
Yeah, Nikki Glazer, get out of here.
Lose my number.
Take a hike. It's all about the Story of the Fight Awards. She's tuning in as soon as she's done.
I tuned it on and I'm like, let's see what this is all about. And I left being like,
I'm not impressed by your performance.
Oh God,
it's so stupid. It's basically just shoehorning, saying whatever I can to shoehorn a soundbite.
Yeah. It's getting bad.
Setting myself up for him.
Oh, I love it. All right.
That's fucking illegal.
Yeah. The last one we're gonna have. This is probably my favorite of all of them.
This is cool.
This is the Vincent Van Flow Award for the person that just hits that flow state and they put together such a perfect performance, an amazing performance, that it just leaves us thinking like, were they even on the same level? And you know that both of these fighters deserve to be where they're at, but one of them just made the other one look so silly because they were just in that flow state the entire time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, masterclass performance is basically what we're talking about here. And who got it?
That would be Anthony Fluffy Hernandez.
Yeah.
What a fight, man, right? Going up against my boy Delidze. And look, Delidze is no punk, dude. He always puts up a fight. And even with Delidze, the thing that I love about Delidze is that people could think he's out, and all of a sudden he just re-energizes like Hulk Hogan, old school style, dude, and just comes back and throws up a last minute submission or something. Like you could just never count him out.
Mm-hmm.
This one,
you could count him out.
about halfway through the second round, you're like, oh no, like there's just nothing he could do. Anything he was throwing Fluffy's way, Fluffy saw like a mile away.
Dude, Fluffy, he's picking him apart on the feet. He's turning into a dogfight on the feet. The calf kick, the outside calf kick is nasty. His takedowns where he's just chaining takedowns or cycling through different techniques to take him down. And then Delidze is going for like Victor rolls and stuff, trying to attack the leg. And then sometimes he's like, I'll roll over like a Granby or something, try to get back into guard. And every time he got into guard, Fluffy's like, nah, I don't want any of that. Stands back up, beats him up on the feet, takes him down again. He's hitting with a half Nelson. He's cradling him. Like, I mean, it's everything that Hernandez does in every single fight. But in this one, it was all working. And like you said, hitting the flow state. There was a 10-8 round in that second round. He almost finished him. Delidze was grabbing the fence. It didn't help him at all. He got a point deducted 20 seconds before he hit this nasty choke where he basically just big brothered him and just dragged him backwards by the neck. I mean, it's just...
Look at Delidze's face.
Everything he did was working.
Fighting for dear life at that point.
Yeah, seriously.
Look at it. He's like, oh my God. And look.
But the picture doesn't show you is that he's literally dragging him away from the fence by his neck and gets the tap.
If you had a big brother, or if there's just a night where you're hanging with the boys, dude, and things just got rowdy, somebody caught you in an RNC and just started dragging you, this is exactly what your face looked like. You're like, oh my God, I'm about to die.
Yeah.
There's nothing I could do about it, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, rough.
But yeah.
And that was, oh wait.
Honorable mention?
Who do we have? Honorable mention? We had a couple actually.
Yeah,
we had a couple of honorable mentions for this one. One, we had Piotr Jan.
Yes, of course.
Right. Looking at his performance against Merab, again, the game plan going in, masterful.
Yes.
And it's one thing, Will, to have that decision tree. If A, then B, if not B, then C. And like that, the coach showed that off.
Crazy.
Beautiful. But to put it into play, Will, right? Because everybody has a plan until they get punched in the mouth.
Yes.
And
against someone like Merab, who has beat him and dominated him the first fight. Like that's what's so crazy.
Yeah.
And then the second honorable mention is Zhang Wei Li for her performance against Tatiana Suarez, because I mean, everything she did worked. It was just, stopping the takedowns, punishing the takedowns, lighting her up. I mean, just a thorough beatdown from Zhang Wei Li against somebody who a lot of people thought, maybe she has the skill set and the tools to beat someone like Zhang Wei Li and become champ. Zhang Wei Li went out there, put on a masterclass, hit her flow state. So that's the other honorable mention.
Yep. And that was it for the 2025 SOF Awards. Look, everybody listening, if there's another award where you're like, look, missed opportunity. I think I saw Blunderbull put down the All Natty Award.
Oh, no.
Oh, that would have been so good, too. The All Natty Award, come on.
That's not bad.
Yeah, really, really good.
These awards will continue each year from now on. These will be our awards. We don't need to keep them at 5. So if there's like other awards that we come up with, or if someone wants to see and they're unique and they're creative, then like there's a decent chance we add those next year.
100%. So yeah, throw in those suggestions. But yeah, that's it. 2025 awards. 2024 awards.
My buddy Coleslaw said, I don't know if you guys saw Ariel's award show, but it was cringe. But cringe is an understatement.
I didn't see it.
Hey, couldn't be us, huh?
I didn't see it. All right. Now we move on, Will. We're going to the second part of the show here. And this is for me when it starts getting extra fun. Right?
Yeah,
we start taking a look. And we take a look at the predictions from 2025. So anybody that submitted their predictions, first off, thank you for all of you that submitted your predictions. We're going to go back and take a look to see, between you and I, Will, who wins that belt, the big SOF belt, and also for our listeners, who's a winner of the mini belt, the mini SOF belt. Would it be Ganskow going back-to-back? Will he be our first back-to-back champ?
Potentially. Do you want to real quick, your boy over here, sorry, Rich, I forgot to upload the slideshow. So if you want to just go through some of the chat, Romero, while I upload this for Rich. My bad, Rich.
Absolutely. All right, let's go through and Blunderbub. No, Rick asked a really good question, actually. He said, who would win the All Natty Award? Anybody come to mind, Will, for the All Natty?
Well, what is it? Is it just like someone jacked? What is it? What's the criteria here?
Probably, yes, extremely jacked. Probably not All Natty.
A Taba Gautier, maybe?
Oh, dude, no. Honorable mention for who the Fook is that guy, by the way, baby?
Yeah, true. Very good debut.
Dude, hey, let this guy get settled in first, huh? You're already throwing him in for the All Natty Award? That's messed up. Eddie saying Ben Tynan.
Whoa. How you going to do my boy like that? How dare you, Eddie?
By the way, he might be coming on the show here pretty soon. We'll see. We're going to reach out to him and see
Not
if he's
anymore.
available. He's got a fight coming up, right?
Yes, he's booked. He is booked.
Oh, no, Austin. Kayla Harrison.
Oh, that's a good pick.
No, but he said, nah, just kidding. 100% Armin, sir. You can't change my mind.
That's a good one, too.
Yeah, that's actually a really good one. But I don't know, man.
Almeida, maybe?
He just eats super healthy.
Yeah, he just eats clean, trains
like
hard.
0% body fat. And then Key saying, no, not Ben. He's Canadian.
Oh, true. He is Canadian.
Key saying
that
Kayla
disqualifies
100%.
him.
Yeah. He's just a really nice guy. That's all daddy. That's all that means.
He is a great guy. Yeah, All Natty Award we might have to do. There was a couple we were going back and forth on whether we should add them or not. It's also very difficult to come up with award categories that haven't been done to death by other like groups, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
It's tough.
All right.
Let's see. This is almost done. I just have one more picture to upload.
All right, and last one,
My bad,
get
guys.
him on and have PFL hot mic moment. Can I ask him about the drugs?
Oh, that was fucking awesome. I forgot all about that Blunderbub. Who was that? O'Connell, right? He said, can I ask him about the drugs? Oh my God, what a legend.
What in the world happened?
Cannot believe that happened. Okay, let's see. This is just about done.
Hey, what
Fuck, I can't believe I forgot this. That's crazy.
Look, sorry, everybody. We're a little rusty. It's been a few
for
weeks
real.
since we've been on.
That's an understatement, huh?
Oh God. Hey, not gonna lie though, it was nice taking a little time off.
It kind of was, huh?
It was nice taking a little time off, and it made me extremely excited to hop back on here and talk to all of our combat sports friends.
Of course, of course. Okay, the document is uploaded, Rich. I don't know if you see it in the box, but we got it. That's on me,
All
that's
right.
on me, guys.
You're
That's on
good,
me.
Will. You're good.
This is the
But it is
2025
that
predictions.
time.
This is what we did last year. Everybody.
Yes. So we're starting off with the women's strawweight division. And it looks like I had picked Tatiana Suarez. Will had picked Zhang Wei Li. But in reality, Mackenzie Dern.
Yeah, Mackenzie Dern got the belt. Nobody saw that coming. Zhang Wei Li, they made her vacate the belt to go up to fight Shevchenko because they're like, no more double champ stuff. They did the same thing with Islam. They did the same thing with Topuria. So yeah, nobody really saw that coming, obviously. A lot of people picked Suarez. About half the people picked, a little bit more than half picked Suarez. We got Ganskow, the champ, George, Regen. I think D King is here. I believe that's your buddy Mansour.
Yes, he prefers Mansour.
Okay, Mansour. And then we had
Hey, but you
Surgical.
pronounced it correctly, though. Props to you,
What I
dude,
do, dog.
Mansour. Hey, good job.
Yeah, we had Brian, Coleslaw, and Keith with myself picking Zhang Wei Li. Ooh, yeah, nobody picked Dern, so nobody gets a point there.
You know what? We probably should have seen that one coming.
I mean, it was pretty clear from the
We
start of
should
the
have
year.
seen that one coming. I don't know what I was thinking. Well,
Yeah.
Tatiana Suarez was on a tear. Her wrestling, A+.
Yeah,
I don't know. I
it's
don't
tough.
know.
It's tough.
I
And also,
just-
there's some people in the chat. We have Blunderbud, we have Evie, we have Austin, who did not submit picks for this last year, but you guys better submit picks for this year. You guys,
Yeah.
we'll get you guys a belt if you win. But yeah, everybody's at 0. Austin says, "Is Dern the definition of a paper champ, or is that a little too disrespectful?" I don't think she's a paper champ because Zhang Wei Li willingly left the belt. Hey, shout out Brian's here too with a sad face. No points for Brian on this one. But yeah, I mean, she got the belt. It was vacant, and she won the fight. You know,
Props to her.
props to her. She's a champ.
It's not her fault.
Yeah, we'll see, and we'll see after we're done with recapping last year. We'll see if anybody predicts her to keep the belt.
Yeah, I guess. All right. Then
So,
up next, we have, I believe it's women's flyweight.
yes.
And drum roll. That's what we should have put on the soundboard.
Oh, we should have, huh?
Oh, Ganskow went out on a limb saying, hey, that'll be Tatiana Suarez moving up, right?
Yes.
And taking the title. We had George and who's Surgical?
Surgical watched the show last year, dropped their picks. Shout out Surgical.
Hey, shout out Surgical. And he picked Grasso and George picked Grasso. Everybody else, I picked Valentina Shevchenko, Will, Brian, Regen, Keith, Coleslaw, and Mansour. Hey, so that's
All right.
good. We all got,
Everybody got a
a lot
point.
of us got one on the board.
Yes.
All right.
It's tie with 1 up against 0.
All right. And up next, we had
Women's bantamweight.
Bantamweight, yes. And for that
Shout out Rich,
one,
by the way, handling
Yeah.
it behind the scenes.
oh,
Okay, bantamweight.
there we go. A lot of us picked correctly. Hey, Mansour, what are we doing here? Juliana Pena? Come on, dude.
You of all people did knock a Pena pick.
Hey, I am the Pena Whisperer, though. That's the thing. I knew she was not going to
True.
get the
True.
title this last year. Valentina was expected from Ganskow to move up. But Kayla Harrison coming through all natty, picked by me, Will, George, Surgical, Brian, Regen, Keith, and Coleslaw. Okay.
Yes.
Starting to build some
Smooth as that
momentum
shoe.
here. Starting to build some momentum. I like it.
Yeah.
All right. And up next,
And we get the men's categories.
we have the
Flyweight.
men's. Okay. Let's go.
Let's
Men's
see. who we
flyweight.
got.
Oh,
Shit.
look at this
Nobody
one.
picked Josh Van. That's crazy.
That's crazy. Oh, who would have thunk
It
it,
was
huh?
so obvious. Yeah, a lot of people went with Pantoja to retain. Very close. You know, there was a fight at the end of the year where Josh Van came and took the belt off kind of a freak injury at the beginning of the fight. But that's a close loss on the Pantoja picks there. Me and Ganskow had to go with my boy Manel Kopp, Mansour, and HLB Comer went Royval. HLB Comer didn't submit any picks for the women's divisions. So that's why his name wasn't on the last few.
Ganskow. Okay, Ganskow said, who's picking Cop again? Will, how many years in a row has it that you picked Cop?
I think since we've been doing this.
Yeah, this might be your 4th year in a row.
I think I picked him before he even made his before he was even fighting in the UFC yet. There was
did.
like rumors
You did.
he was
You're
going
like,
to come
he's
over.
gonna be in. He's gonna be champ.
Yeah.
I hope Manel knows how he's been letting you down for so many years. Dude. I hope he
I'll
knows.
allow it. I'll allow it.
All right. Up next, we have Bantamweight.
Yeah,
Let's see who we pick there.
Did anybody get the Keith?
Ooh, Keith.
Keith with a solid pick there.
Also, hey, Keith with the solid pick there. Will, solid picture choices, my man.
Yeah, I had to make it some funny.
Really good. Look at O'Malley there.
Yeah.
Coleslaw had picked O'Malley. Brian H.O.B. Comer had picked Merab, which honestly, Merab, not a bad choice. You, me, George, Surgical, Mansur, Ganskow, and Regen all going Umar. So
yeah,
hey,
I think Umar
Keith.
versus Merab. Yeah, Umar versus Merab was booked, I think, at that point, or it was like about to be booked. And we're like, yeah, maybe Umar's the guy that beats Merab.
Blunderbuff. Asking the question all of us were wondering.
Look, man, you got to make it.
The best one's O'Malley, hands down.
It's so good, dude.
Hands down.
But Keith with that Piotr Jan pick is fucking
It's picks
sick.
like this, though, that separates you, right?
Yes.
Picks like this. So shout out to you, Keith, for getting that Piotr Jan pick. Fantastic.
Yeah, very good. Very, very good. Especially with how good Piotr Jan looked in that fight, despite, him getting kind of stonewalled in the first match. I mean, fucking hell, what a pick.
Yeah. All right, now we're going featherweight, I believe, right?
Yes.
Austin saying crazy how much O'Malley has fallen in star power.
Mm.
Ooh.
Damn. Everybody thought Ilya had that shit on lock, except for George. He picked Diego Lopez.
And old man Volk. Somebody woke him up.
Yes.
Look at that. Somebody woke him up, got him off the couch.
Yeah.
He goes in, grabs the belt back. Hey, props to Volk, man.
Yeah, they had
such a feel-good story in the year, too.
Of course, yeah. Ilya goes up to get the lightweight belt, so they say, you got to drop the featherweight belt. And Volk said, don't mind if I do. I'll come right back.
Austin, not that picture for Lopez, he said. The no regrets. That's classic, dude. Come on. How can you not think no regrets whenever you see Lopez out there?
For real, dude.
So
it's too good. Especially with the long hair.
All right, so I don't know if anybody's keeping track of their individual score so far. And
Rich has a final score, but yeah, it's a tight race. It's a tight race.
All right.
Yes.
Now we're going lightweight, I believe.
Yes.
Lightweight. Drum roll, and
pretty much everybody picked Islam, except for Brian. Brian picked Max, who I believe was fresh off the Justin Gaethje knockout.
It's still zoned down, that picture.
Yeah, that's like a close to a weight cut, maybe. I don't know. But yeah. Ilya came in. He did it.
We should have put Islam's picture up there with Coleslaw.
Oh fuck!
That would have been so good. Yeah, would have been so good.
Maybe next time.
But yeah, I mean, so nobody guessed for the lightweight division.
No, everybody thought Ilya was going to reign, at featherweight.
Yeah.
And they said no. I'm going to go up.
They said no.
And everybody thought Islam was going to reign at lightweight, and he said no. I'm also going to go up. So this was a tough one. Hey,
yeah.
Thank you.
All right, now we're going welterweight division.
Yes.
Hey,
welterweight.
I'm not keeping track for myself, but I feel like it's not going too well.
These are tough, man. It's very, very hard to do this. Welterweight.
Everybody one where I don't see any gold. Look at that. Yeah. Will, you picked Bilal. I don't know what was going on there. A lot of us went Shavkat Rakhmonov and then JDM for Ganskow. But yep.
Yes. Yeah, it is. And to Ganskow's credit, Bilal was the champ when the year started, and JDM did take the belt off of Bilal. And I believe when the picks were submitted, there was rumors it was going to be Bilal versus Shavkat. And he still picked JDM. JDM took that fight. Shavkat had to pull out. They end up doing JDM. JDM takes the belt, but then loses it to Islam. That's a tough one, man, because he did pick one of the champs who wasn't a champ at the start of the year. That's tough.
That is tough.
That's tough. Shout out to Ganskow. Oh, he says so close. Oh, man.
All right. Now, middleweight. Let's see what's going on at middleweight.
What happened at middleweight?
Ooh. H.O.B. Comer picking it. Drickus Duplessis. Everybody's like shocked.
Yes.
looks absolutely shocked. I don't know if he's shocked that he doesn't have the belt to end the year, or he's shocked that somebody picked him. I don't know. But
Yes.
everyone else picked Khamzat Chimaev.
Yes. Everybody picked Khamzat except for HB Comer. He picked Dricus. Yes, and Dricus got the belt, and then and I believe he defended it against Sean Strickland. And then Khamzat came, and that was the wrap. That's tough.
Yes, and now light heavyweight.
Real quick, Evie says, "What does Bilal's phone say?" I believe he said, "I'm gonna bully you, son." It was when he was scheduled to fight Leon Edwards.
Yeah,
take the belt from him, and he did.
A little cringe. Called a shot.
That's how you got to do it. Called a shot, got it, won the belt. That's my guy.
Shot. All right, there we go.
Like heavyweight,
another one there. Yeah, so we had Ankalaev.
This is a tough
picked
one.
by Will, Ganskow, Regen, and Mansour.
Because I believe, hold on, let's see if I'm gonna pat myself on the back right now, or if I'm gonna, if I'm not going to. But I believe, I believe Ankalaev took the belt. I think Poatan started the year with the belt, right? And then Ankalaev, they were matched up.
Yeah.
Yes. So there's another tough one for me and Ganskow here, because we picked someone who did take the belt from Poatan, but then they rematched. Poatan took it back. So we almost had a pick. Shout out to Regen and Mansour also with that same pick. We were so close.
But yet so far.
Yeah.
All right. And then
but everybody else picked Poatan, so points. I believe that puts you up. I believe that puts you one up from me.
Really?
I think so.
Okay.
I think you're one above.
All right.
Coming down to the wire here.
And then heavyweight.
What do we got at heavyweight?
This would be the last one then. And well, there we go. Why did I pick John Jones?
He had the belt at the start of the year.
I had John Jones, Keith, Mansour, HLB Comer had John Jones, Ganskow saying Alex Pereira was going to move up and take the title. But then Tom Aspinall, Will, George, Surgical, Brian, Regen, and Coleslaw all earning a point, holding the little rubber ducky there.
Yeah.
Earning you another point. So if I was up one going into this one, well, let's take a look at the final scores.
Yeah, I think Rich has the final scores. What do we got? Do we have a drum roll? Fuck. It says drum, so you never.
Wait, what?
Yeah. I thought it was a drum roll, but.
Oh, I like it. Oh, Ganskow says, "Don't show my final score."
Ganskow at 1, Regen at 4, Keith at 5, Coleslaw at 5, Mansour's at 2, George is 4, Surgical's 4, HB Comer 1. Me and you tied, Ramiro. I believe we tied last year as well.
Again?
Yeah, but Brian, Keith, and Coleslaw also three-way tie at 5. Damn, they beat us too.
Oh, man. Okay. All right, so this is what we're going to have to do. Well, last year, what we did, the first card, the first numbered card of the new year,
yes,
we all submitted predictions. We submitted predictions for who was going to win, and then also the fashion in which that fighter was winning. The only reason we would go to the fashion that the fighter was winning in is if we tied again.
Yes. So here we are. We're at the finale here. So we're going to have to do that, me and you again. We will make our picks for the entire card of UFC 324. That's January 24th. So we got some time. What is that, 2 weeks? Ganskow says, "Good luck, guys." He won a tiebreaker, I believe.
He did.
And I believe he won it like he had very good picks. He was like, he only missed like 2 fights on that card or something crazy like that.
It was insane.
So yeah, we will need from Keith, Coleslaw, and Brian, we will need your picks for 324. We need not just the winner of each fight, but we need the method of each fight. And like Ramiro said, we're only going to factor in the method if there's like a tie between the picks. Like if Keith picks 8 and Coleslaw picks 8 and Brian picks 8, so there's a 3-way tie. We can't do that again. So we need to know the method, because that's our fallback. And then me and Ramiro will do the same. Ooh, Keith says, "I'm in it to win it."
Ooh, Keith would be our first 2-time champion, right?
I don't think Keith has won it. I think he changed his profile picture as like almost like a vision board.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And he just hasn't changed it back, because maybe it's going to happen for 2025.
Yeah, maybe. And I believe last year was Ganskow. Shout out to Ganskow. The year prior, I believe, was Regen.
That's right.
And so it's a esteemed award here. You know, it's a esteemed award.
We're still waiting for our first back-to-back champs.
Yeah, since it's so hard to hold on to, nobody's defended it yet.
Man, it's like the heavyweight title.
Yeah, it really is. Man.
It's hard to hold on to, dude. All right.
Now, but yeah, very cool. That's gonna be fun, and it's a good card. You know, it's Patty Pimblett versus Justin Gaethje is a title fight somehow. Kayla Harrison versus Amanda Nunes is back. O'Malley versus Song Yadong. I mean, you know,
it's a fun one to do it on.
Yeah, it definitely is. Definitely is.
All right, now comes the time where we now have to predict who's gonna finish champion 2026 for each weight division.
Here's our picks. Yeah, and so here we are. And maybe Rich, maybe we do make this part of it a breakout video. So outside of this live stream, we're gonna need everybody to comment your picks on this video. Last year, we had a couple people submit picks through DMs and stuff like that. But then when it comes time to tally, it's a pain in the ass. So we need you to comment down below what your picks are. We need every single division, who you think is going to be holding the belt at the end of 2026. And your deadline to submit those picks will be the 23rd, January 23rd, the day before UFC 324. We will need your picks before then. So comment down below your picks, you know, women's strawweight, women's flyweight, women's bantamweight, men's flyweight, all the way to heavyweight. And we can go from there. But me and Ramiro are submitting our picks now. No takesies, backsies. We don't have the privilege of waiting for other matchups to potentially be put together, title fights to be announced. We're doing it now. We'll do it live.
We're doing it live. Let's do it live. All right. So we'll go ahead and get started with our predictions. We're going to start off with women's strawweight. Am I going first?
I believe you're going first.
Okay. I'm going first. Rich, if we're ready to put the picture up, give me Zhang Weili. And I know this might be a little confusing going up here, right? Because you see both Mackenzie Dern and you see Zhang Weili. One, we got to balance this thing out. Look at, she looks very nice. Mackenzie Dern does. But also, but also, look, Tito drop was perfect. It was perfect. No, look, the reason I put this up here is because we know Mackenzie Dern is an absolute jiu-jitsu master, right? And who was it that was asking on here if she's Austin. a paper champ? I think that she has a legitimate shot of throwing up a submission and winning. But all said and done, give me Zhang Weili. She will finish with the title 2026. She's going to move back down. I think she realized that going from strawweight, up to flyweight, there was a bigger size difference than she expected. Right. Yes. I don't think that the skill level is that much of a difference between her and Valentina, but that size, when they're both that skilled, made a pretty big difference. So I think she goes back down. She gets her title back. She reigns in that division for a while now.
I can't believe if somehow she doesn't fight this year and Mackenzie still holds on to the belt or something, you don't get a point just for putting her in the slideshow, right? You know that.
Nah, dude. Why would I?
That's crazy to see. I thought when it popped up, I was like, damn, that's a bold pick, Ramiro. And I didn't realize Rich was going to put both our picks side by side. I thought we were doing one after the other.
Is that why you look so confused?
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? But that also, not to bury the lead, my pick is Zhang Weili as well. I think it's inevitable. She's coming back down. She's going to get the belt. I'd bet everything I have on that she's going to be the champ.
Ooh, bet the house.
Bet the house. If I had a house, I'd bet it.
Bet it. All right.
Yeah.
We will go on to women's flyweight, and I have none other than Valentina Shevchenko for this one. Look, dude, she's running through that division. Who else? Let's look it up right meow. Right while we're at it. Where is it? There it is. Manon Fiorot.
Yep.
Natalia Silva.
Yep.
Erin Blanchfield. Alexa Grasso, Macy Barber, Rose Namajunas. We can continue going down that list, right? I think for another 2 years, maybe, unless something crazy happens in that division, this might just be a lock for me.
Yeah. Flunro says, bet the house in this economy.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
No risk, no reward.
Yeah, no, you gotta have some skin in the game.
Yeah.
But yes, I also picked Valentina Shevchenko. Shevchenko is not going up. I always thought maybe Shevchenko will finally go up to women's bantamweight. Not with Kayla Harrison there. That's not going to happen.
No.
When it was Amanda Nunes, it was like, okay, they fought before. Like maybe she can bridge that gap. Whatever, we'll see. No, not going to happen. So yeah, Shevchenko for me as well.
I love it.
So far, we're
remember
the same.
how you've been watching Super Troopers? It's a classic.
So
it's
good.
a classic. It's so
got a
good.
leader.
All right, women's bantamweight.
So far, we have the same picks. We better not have the same picks all the way through. I hate when that shit happens.
I know. It might make it easier to keep track of.
True. It will.
But I just have to remember which ones we actually picked the same and which ones we picked differently, because really those are the only divisions we have to pay attention to afterwards, right?
Yeah.
But I picked the GOAT coming back, Amanda Nunes. Look, I know she's had some time off. I know, I get it. And then we have Kayla Harrison, but I mean, she's the GOAT, dude. She didn't lose her belt, right? Does she lose the GOATness while she's gone? I don't know.
She did lose the belt. She just got it back right after.
True. And I predicted that.
You did.
I predicted she would lose it to Miss Pena.
Maybe you're not the Pena whisperer. Maybe you're the Nunes whisperer.
The entire time I had it backwards. Guys, bet the house. Amanda Nunes. Give me Amanda Nunes, man. Give me the GOAT.
All right. I think that's a decent pick. But I think even if she wins the belt in her match against Kayla Harrison on January 24th, I don't think she sticks around for the rest of the year with the belt. So I'm going Kayla Harrison, because even if she loses, I think she gets the belt back once Amanda retires. I don't think Amanda's coming back for a super fight against Amanda Nunes, which is one that people were talking about when Kayla Harrison was in. Sorry, she's coming back for a super fight against Kayla Harrison, which was a super fight people were asking for when Kayla was in PFL. Now Kayla's here. She brought Amanda back, but she's not bringing Amanda back to reign on the division again. She's bringing her back for a one-time only super fight, and then she's Splitsville again. And if that happens, we're in January. Kayla Harrison's fighting again, even if she loses in January. And if she fights again, it's for the belt. Give me Kayla Harrison.
I don't know, man. There's something about these GOATs, right? Think about it. Jordan leaves the Bulls. That
lost me
GOAT
already.
in them. Michael Jordan, who played basketball.
I don't know anything about basketball.
In the 90s. Michael Jordan leaves the Bulls.
I was a baby.
And the GOAT in him was like, I'm the GOAT, dude. Take me to the Wizards. Right?
Oh, I thought you were going to say take me to baseball. Now you have
No. That was in the middle. That was when he's still in his basketball prime. Yeah. So, and I think that she's got that itch. Some GOATness in her is making her think, I think these new fans don't know about me, which kind of pisses her off, dude. I think part of it is the fact that she's going up against a Kayla Harrison, right? And it's a super fight. But I think the other part is she wants to make sure that she cements that GOATness for even the newer fans that are coming in. She's like, Paramount? Anybody just subscribing to Paramount right now doesn't know who I am? Sign me up. I'll beat up a couple people. Hey, you know what, Dana? After I beat Kayla Harrison, you mean I have to fight Raquel Pennington again?
Yeah,
sure.
true.
You want to put me up against Kathleen Vieira? I don't care.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? Cake, dude. Cake. All right.
Hey, and real quick, shout out to the homie Nick Atkin. Just finished his stream. We were watching his stream earlier before we went live. We had to bail.
Hey.
Shout out to Nick. He says Ank Orgel Vitaru for all the awards.
By the way, Nick, Happy New Year to you. Congratulations on your adorable baby. We gotta link up here pretty soon to talk fatherhood here. But on flying back, I was flying back from. No, you can talk babies with us. That's fine. Where was I flying back from? Minnesota, and I started watching Physical Asia because I remember that you had told me Ank was on there, and so I started watching. It's a pretty good show. It's interesting.
I heard it's sick. I haven't watched it, but I heard it's sick.
Bro, you gotta start watching. It's pretty funny. All right. Next, we're going into the men's divisions, men's flyweight division. Will, I'm tired of you picking Manel Kopp every single year. Like, hopefully you have something different this year. Because your boy this year is picking Manel Kopp. Look, dude, it might be that time. It might be that time. All right. Look, dude, he's on a roll right now. He's on a rampage. His confidence is at all-time high. He's taking people's diapers. This is the time. If there was ever a time when Manel Kape was going to go on a championship run, it's right now. And let's say that Pantoja has to take a little more time off.
Back in the gym already.
Yeah. But let's say he has to take a little more time off, right? Van, pretty fresh off that last fight. Maybe he wants to fight a little sooner. Do we just toss Manel Kape in there really quickly?
It's either that or Taira, who was cage side for the title fight. Because Austin says, "What are these picks?" But yeah, it's tough. But for me, you gotta run it back. It's my boy. It's my boy Manel Kape. Come on, dude. It's time, dude. He's here. He's here.
Will,
I'm gonna take your diapers alive.
Will.
Yeah.
One, still trying to figure out what he means by "I'm going to take your diapers alive."
Who
Two,
knows?
you know what they say? 5th time's a charm, dude.
So
This might be it for you.
This might be
it for you. Oh man. All right. Well, now.
Yeah, Blunderbo says there's something weird about these goats. Yeah, it's like you're watching Severance for the first time. If anybody's watched Severance, that's a good joke, but
Oh no, I haven't watched.
yeah, you should watch Severance. It's fucking sick.
Is it good?
It's so good.
All right, I'll check. Oh, that's the HBO show.
Apple.
Is it? Oh, Apple. Well, never mind then. Okay. Next, men's bantamweight division.
Bantamweight, yes.
Men's bantamweight. Look, give me Merab again. I think he gets the belt back. I think he goes on another little run over there, right? We think about
Machine.
the first fight against Piotr Jan. Who dominated that fight? Merab. And then Piotr was like, I think I got this figured out. His coach, at least, right? He dominated. Made the adjustment. Merab has a pretty damn good team behind him too, dude. I don't know. Merab's also a good fighter. He's a smart fighter. Give me Merab. If we're going to continue doing this tradesies, backsies thing, back and forth, Merab won. Piotr dominated. Merab wins again. And I don't think the UFC loves Piotr so much that they're going to give him another shot right away.
They'll do if they do another fight, it'll be the last time they fight. They're not
That's
doing.
what I'm saying.
They're tied right now. It's a rubber match. That being said, I might have also picked Merab. Come on, you gotta go Merab. He'll make the adjustments. He'll win the fight against Piotr Jan, and then who beats him? You know,
He says Jan, let's go. He's sticking with his boy. I'm thinking.
I almost picked Umar though. I'll be honest. I was very close.
I was close
Umar. Too. You know, he's very good. He can make adjustments as well. Umar versus Piotr is an interesting fight. We don't even know if Merab's going to be fighting Piotr Jan next. It might be Piotr Jan versus Umar. Who knows? But I think by the end of the year, it's a long year. I think Merab, and he likes to stay active. He's getting back in there. I think he wins.
I think so too. All right. Now, the men's featherweight division. This one I had a pretty tough time with, Will. I'm going through. You too?
I did. Yeah. I went back and forth a number of times for this one.
Yeah. I mean, we got Volk, Evloev. Does he finally get a shot, right? Diego Lopez. I don't know if he makes it past Volk, honestly. You have Yair. And as much as I'd like to have a Mexican champion in there again, Yair Rodriguez, I just don't think he's going to be the guy to actually get that title back.
Lopez
and then I got to this one name. And I was like, you know what? If this dude gets a shot, he has a shot at winning the title. You like my analysis?
Yeah,
it's Lerone Murphy, dude. Give me Lerone Murphy. He's I think the black horse in the division where sometimes you
dark horse. Why you gotta say it like that?
Dark horse, black horse, do the same thing, dude.
Yeah.
Where I think that he has a legitimate shot, dude. Take a look at his last couple fights, Will.
No, you don't gotta prove it to me, man. Lerone Murphy's a dog. I think he's so talented. What has he done?
I think people are sleeping on him, dude. I really do. And if you ask me, he should have already had a title shot.
Tell me about it.
Barbosa, Ige, Emmett, Pico, and everybody's going through and being like, oh, dude, this guy's just a decision monster. That's all he gets. Spinning back elbow against Aaron Pico and just decimates him, dude.
Dude, and if we did do knockout of the year still for our awards, that was going to be my pick for it because, I mean, the setup and knowing that Pico was going to sidestep on the angle and just go right into it. I mean, the guy understands fighting. He's so high level.
But Romero canceled.
Oh, man.
fucking prison.
Going to federal prison, dude.
Yeah,
but I still think Lerone Murphy has a solid shot.
yes,
at ending
I
with
think,
the title.
I think you're right.
And the reason that I think too, like, do I think that he goes on this massive title run? I don't think so. But I think that if he does get a shot at the title, maybe it's a little bit later in the year, right? And between that time to the time he fights again, he'll end with the title.
Yeah, I think this is the hardest division to predict because we have this weird fight with Volkanovski and Lopez, the rematch, which is like, why are we doing that? When we have two contenders that have both earned title shots with Evloev and Lerone Murphy, and it's like, well, is one of them going to be next? Because I feel like Murphy should jump ahead of him at this point just because of the Aaron Pico knockout, especially when that was the fight that Evloev was supposed to be in.
Yes.
But then you're like, well,
they just don't like Evloev. Something's going on there.
But then it's like, in the meantime, are they going to make Evloev fight Murphy? And that'll be the number one contender fight? Are they going to burn one of the contenders? Or is one of them going to get a title shot and then the next one will be next? That being said, with all that stuff, it's like, how do you pick it? But I don't think it's going to be Volkanovski. I don't think it's going to be Lopez, even though one of them is going to be holding the belt early this year.
Yes. But again, it's early enough to where they're going to get at least one more fight in by the end of the year.
Yeah, and I think it's Evloev. I think he's going to get the shot eventually at some point this year. He fucking better. And I think he's good, man.
And does he have a fight lined up right now? I don't think he does.
No, sir, he does not.
Neither does Lerone Murphy.
Yeah, so they might be fighting each other. Who knows?
Maybe, right?
Yeah.
Get that fight going, and then from there, Lerone Murphy beats Evloev, and then after that,
Evloev beats Murphy.
Is that your pick?
I don't know, but I think Evloev is gonna get the belt this year. I think he gets it. If they give him a title shot, he will get the belt.
Okay, finally.
Yeah, hopefully.
Finally. All right.
But actually, outside of picks, I do hope that Murphy gets the belt. I like Murphy as a fighter. I like his game. It would be very cool to see him as a champion. But predictions, pick-wise, I'm going Evloev.
Okay, so then the featherweight division is one that you and I are definitely paying attention to, right?
Yeah, it's they got contenders who are championship caliber, man. So good.
It's a fun division. All right. Men's lightweight division. This one I kind of had a little bit of a difficult time with too. But I still ended up going with Ilia Topuria. I just started trying to play a bunch of things out in my head, and I'm thinking I'm not really considering Arman Tsarukyan, although he should be fighting for the title. But I'm thinking Charles Oliveira, Max Holloway, Justin Gaethje, Paddy Pimblett, Dan Hooker, Matus Gamrot, Benoit Saint-Denis, all the way down. And if everything works out fine with Ilya and he ends up fighting again
legally,
at the end, legally by the end of the year, I see him beating everybody on there except for Arman.
Yeah, for me, this is another tough one just because there's such a question mark with Ilya. It's like, is he going to even fight this year with all the stuff he's got going on? We have a title fight in this division. This is the first main event of the year with Gaethje versus Paddy. Like you mentioned, Arman has deserved the title shot. He's earned the title shot multiple times now, and they won't give it to him for like bullshit reasons. But does that continue happening? Do they hold that grudge over him? I don't know. But I do think at a certain point, Arman becomes undeniable for two reasons. One, he's earned the title shot multiple times. Nobody else beats him in that division, I think, other than Islam, and Islam's gone. So eventually, Arman will get a title shot because nobody else beats him. And if he fights again, he's winning that fight, even if it's not for the belt, and then he'll get a title shot. And secondly, the guy is becoming... Dana hates him, but the fans are starting to champion him against Dana. And this new Paramount deal, popularity matters a ton. And that's why Gaethje's fighting Paddy for the belt. Arman Tsarukyan, people are clamoring for him to get a title shot just because he deserves it. And if enough people are championing him, and he's continuing, he just won an RAF like last night or the night before, maybe, I don't fucking know. Last night wrestling. The guy's doing side quests, jiu-jitsu tournaments, wrestling tournaments, or matches, and he's winning all those. He's gaining even more fans, more eyes, and is becoming more and more undeniable from the fan perspective. I think that will outweigh or at least sway them to give him a title shot by the end of this year, whether that's against Paddy, whether that's against Gaethje, whether that's against Ilya. Arman wins all those fights, I think.
I think that's a really good build-up for that. I think
the only question is The only question is, does he get a title shot? Because if he does, he's winning.
Yeah. Oh,
But
yeah,
who
yeah.
knows?
Keith saying Armin didn't get his shot because of that head, but that's what I read as well. Keith
a
saying
number
he
of
might be
things.
behind bars. I think he's talking about Ilya Topuria. And then Austin saying Topuria going to be fighting for the prison belt by the time next year. By the way, hey, shout out Cain Velasquez, who I believe won his football prison league.
MVP.
So, yeah.
MVP.
Props to
Yeah.
Cain
And
Velasquez.
also,
if you're watching out there, Cain Velasquez, we love you, man.
Shout out Cain. Up for parole in February. Next month, he might be out.
There we go. Got to be out, right?
Shout out Cain, bro.
I mean, the judge didn't even want to really toss him in there. He's like, dude, you put me in a tough spot.
Yeah. You're like, hey, man.
Kind of got to send you in there.
Yeah.
Even if it's for a little bit. But no, hey, shout out Cain. Shout out Cain. All right.
Mhm.
Anything else on the lightweight division?
No. But also, shout out Salinas. Shout out San Jose. Shout out Gilroy. Cain Velasquez.
Oh, dang, dude.
Come on.
Dropping
Come
all
on,
your sets on
Oh,
air,
yeah.
dude. Come on. All right.
Hey.
Men's welterweight division. This one, I'm not gonna lie, Will. Going through this, I got pretty excited about this upcoming year.
It's a good year, man.
I mean, talking about
The big-
Paramount already. Your boy already subscribed to Paramount as well. Should have subscribed during the holidays because I think it was like 2 months at a cheaper price. But whatever, dude.
Well, I told you when it was $60 for a whole year.
Oh, I still got it for the $60 for the whole year. Then.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, that's
Solid.
good. All right, sweet. Well, give me somebody that I feel has earned it, which is Ian Machado Gary, dude.
Ooh.
Ian Machado
I mean,
Gary.
he is working hard and he is winning fights.
Talk about a company man that doesn't always work out your way. I wish
usually doesn't.
Maybe he's just here soon, right? He wins his next fight. I don't think he has a fight booked yet.
No.
But knowing him, he's going to want to fight again.
The whole division's crazy right now.
Really?
I mean, you got Ian
Oh no,
Gary.
so I'm sorry. I'm saying really to Evie because if you
Oh.
get one more plus, you can get it for free. I didn't know that.
Oh, damn.
We should have just done that.
Well, shit.
Thanks a lot, Evie. No, I'm just kidding. We're just blaming it on her. But look, again, anytime that the UFC has knocked on his door and said, "Hey, we need you, Ian Machado Gary," he answers every single time. He gave Shavkat Rakhmonov all he could handle. It was a close fight.
Yeah, close fight.
It was a really close fight. But I think that he's done enough to earn a title fight by the end of the year. I think he takes it.
Yeah, it's tough because, Islam doesn't fight often usually, right? He's not super active. And then you got, it's kind of a logjam a little bit at welterweight right now because you got Morales, who has earned a title shot. You got Ian Gary, who potentially has earned a title shot. You got Prates, who just lost to Gary, but he knocked out Leon Edwards, so he's right back there. You got Shavkat Rakhmonov's going to come back at some point. Where does he go? Because he was like the top-ranked guy. He's going to have to fight one of these guys. But that being said, I don't think anybody beats Islam Makhachev. And does he defend his belt against that whole murderer's row back to back to back to back to back? I don't know. Probably not. That's very hard to do.
Yeah.
But is he even going to have to this year? I don't think so. I think maybe he fights once or twice this year. And
it's a good pick, Will. It's a really good pick.
I'm
going out on a limb here. Yeah, because it's a good pick. The UFC loves this guy. If I'm the UFC, I want to continue having this guy as a champion as long as possible. Maybe I do go through and I pick some matchups that are a little more
Kobe
favorable.
Covington's back.
Title shot.
Well, Kamaru Usman might be. They might be doing that.
And that's a perfect example, right?
Yeah.
We're probably going to cherry pick some fighters that we know are going to be favorable for Islam. They want to keep them there as long as possible. Extremely marketable for the UFC. Likable guy.
Championship.
Still part of that Habib legacy, right? So I get it. It's a good pick.
Yeah.
Really good pick.
Also, San Jose. Shout out San Jose once again. Come on.
Oh, dude, dropping the set once again.
Come on, dude.
All right. Let's go men's middleweight division. This one was pretty easy for me. Just give me Khamzat Chimaev.
Yeah, give me Khamzat Chimaev, huh?
Yeah, give me Khamzat.
No one's beating Khamzat, and he's probably only fighting once a year.
Yeah. Yeah, in Abu Dhabi.
Hey, but him versus Fluffy is going to be sick as fuck once that finally happens. That fight's going to be awesome. That's a great fight.
Here?
It better, dude. With RDR losing, it has to happen. It has to.
Right?
Yeah.
All right.
It's going to be so sick.
So I'm guessing you picked yeah.
Yeah,
look at Boogeyman. All right.
Yeah.
And then we go to the men's light heavyweight division.
This one is interesting now.
Yes. Because I remember us talking about this division not that long ago,
Careful.
saying, "Look at it now.
Okay.
Look at it now, right?" Because
Yeah.
for a while they were like, "Oh man, light heavyweight's on a struggle bus," and it's
Yeah.
becoming exciting again.
Yeah, it's still not great, but at least
Yeah,
the top
it's
5
getting
is
there.
very fun.
Give
Yeah.
me Alex Pereira.
Okay.
Just give me Alex Pereira, dude. Right? And for a lot of the same reasons there, I think that he's somebody that the UFC loves having as a title holder,
100%.
right?
100%, but that's
But it
not
looks
my
like you're
pick.
ready to give somebody else.
And this could potentially age horribly.
Oh,
But I got the guy who has been knocked out multiple times by Alex Pineda. I got Yuri Prohaska. Come on, dude.
God,
And here's why.
the
Here's
samurai.
why. You're gonna see. This is the Charlie moment with the fucking pins
Yeah.
on the board with the strings.
Yeah, horrible
I
bosses.
think
movie.
Poetan is Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That's what it's from.
Oh.
But yeah, horrible bosses is pretty good. But I think my 2 picks. I was going back and forth between Yuri and Ankalaev because I think Alex is going up to heavyweight, and if we're going by last year at least, and the rules might not apply to Poetan, but if he's going up to heavyweight, which I believe he is, they're gonna make him drop the belt at light heavyweight. Hey Nick, hey shout out Nick says Chandler. But if he goes up to heavyweight, they're gonna make him drop the belt, just like they did Zhang Weili, just like they did Ilia Topuria, just like they did Islam. I don't think they would do that to Poetan, but I also wouldn't think that they would do it to Islam or Ilia. So if those rules apply, he's dropping the belt. He's going up to heavyweight, which I've been told it's highly likely that that's what's happening. Not necessarily the dropping the belt part, but just that he's going to go up to heavyweight for a super fight. If that's the case, we have Yuri versus Olberg is coming up in March. I don't know if that's official. I just said it right now.
Could turn into a title fight?
That fight may or may not be happening in March. But if it is, and the deal is made for Poetan to go up, there's a decent chance that is for a vacant belt, maybe for an interim belt, who knows. But that's what's going to happen. I think Yuri wins that fight if he doesn't get fucking nuked by Olberg, that could happen because he leaves his chin out. But I think he out animals him. He's the Just Bleed Award winner. I think the Just Bleed gods make him win that fight. And then maybe he fights Ankalaev. He defends the belt against Ankalaev if Poetan doesn't come right back down. And I think Ankalaev does something stupid in that fight. It's a fight he should win, but I think he probably messes it up somehow because that's what he does. And Yuri retains the belt. And maybe that's wishful thinking because I like Yuri so much. That's who I'm going with. You had it, Gary. Give me.
No. I mean, Yuri's a really good pick too, man. And the only thing is, man, I think that Yuri would have been a champion already for some time if he was fighting at a time that there wasn't an Alex Pereira around. You know what I mean?
It's Junior Dos Santos, one of those. Chad Mendes,
yes, and that's what Alex Pereira is to Yuri. So, but if Yuri ends the year as a champion, I'd be very happy. Very happy. The Samurai finally getting his title. Come on. Oh, are you looking for some Yuri Prohaska memorabilia over there? There
glove, it is. The Yuri glove. Come on.
There it is. All right. Next, men's heavyweight division. Heavyweight division. Look, give me Aspinall. Right? But
whoa, what are you doing with your pictures?
No, hold on. Time out. Let me explain. So, I think Aspinall comes back. There's a rematch against Cyril Gane. I think Aspinall beats Cyril Gane. Something is always happening with Aspinall. Something is always going down. Give me Aspinall to end heavyweight champion. But give me Volkov, interim champion by the end of the year, dude.
Fuck? You don't get an extra point for that, by the way.
If I predict the interim champ?
We've done half points for interim, but not when you also pick an undisputed. You got to pick one or the other. It's either Volkov or it's Aspinall.
Give me Aspinall undisputed, and then Volkov as
and then throw away the rest.
Yeah, dude. But Volkov.
No, you get some flex points if Volkov. If anything happens like that, but you don't get actual scoreboard points. Come on, that's crazy.
That's a big question mark, Evie. Is he going to be able to come back after that eye poke? I mean, this dude's talking about multiple surgeries on that eye.
Yeah, he's got another surgery scheduled. Yeah, so it's tough. But that being said, I pick Aspinall because even if there's no way the UFC is going to strip him after all this, even if he doesn't fight this year, they're not going to strip him. They might do an interim belt. That's highly likely, especially if he's not ready for this Poatan fight. I think Poatan versus Cyril Gane might be happening, and that could easily be for an interim belt. But I think even if he doesn't fight this year, I think he's holding on to the belt for the rest of the year. So yeah, give me Aspinall.
Yeah, and Evie's saying I heard a doctor even say that with surgery, his vision is probably still screwed up, huh?
Dude, new mythical fighter 2020 vision Aspinall.
We'll see. But isn't it crazy? Like, here we go, multiple surgeries. Doctors are like, dude, your vision's probably not going to be the same. And everybody's like, oh, dude, it was weak.
What a bitch.
Yeah, it's like,
he's
bro,
milking
come on.
it.
Come on.
Dana, he had a choice. He just didn't want to fight. Come on, dude.
All right. Well, that's it. Those were our 2026 predictions.
Yes.
Everybody, based off of Will and my history in picking, we would not bet the house with our picks.
No.
So please do not take our picks and start betting in Vegas. Will not end up very well.
Yeah, no, it won't. But some of you guys, Keith, Brian, Coleslaw got 5. Gans got 1 last year. It's tough. So much stuff happens. It's such a crazy sport where it's like you try to base it off rankings and stuff. And that's not going to happen. Blunderweb says, so interim champ does not count for this in the case of Poatan moves up, then yes. Interim, if you pick Poatan to win at heavyweight, to hold the belt at heavyweight, and he ends up being the interim champ at the end of the year, what we've done in the past is it's a 0.5. It's a half point, which could be a tiebreaker basically. Which is what happened, I think, with Aspinall last year or the year prior. I think we got it when he was interim. We got half points and stuff like that.
Yeah. You're right. True.
Yeah.
Well, Will, this was fun. We had been gone already for a few weeks. Yeah. We're missing all our friends talking fights.
But again, if you're leaving predictions, make sure you put them in the comment, either on this live stream or we're probably going to post this as its own separate video, the predictions video. Put them on either one, and then that way we can capture those and make sure we have them. But we need them before UFC 324, which is January 24th. So there's a deadline.
Yes, absolutely. And if you're wondering, like, oh, how should I leave it? Really super simple, right? Like, you could just literally just put down the name of the fighters in order. Think about just women's strawweight, work your way all the way through.
All the way to head.
Probably the easiest way for us to just follow up on it later on down the road.
Definitely the easiest. So I don't have to go looking through my DMs, messages. Ramirez looking through text messages. It's just put it all in the video. Plus, it helps
text
the channel.
Messages,
more
DMs
videos
and everything.
Yeah. More comments on the video helps the channel. So.
Yeah, and again, everybody, if you didn't submit your picks last year, submit them this year. Who doesn't want one of those SOF belts? Huh?
They're so sick. Where do you have the big belt even near you right now?
No.
Come on.
It's in a case, dude. I have to take it out of its case.
It's a display case.
It's
right in it's in my foyer.
Dude,
people walk in the house. That's the first thing.
Oh, hey, shout out to everybody. Thank you for joining us for the first live podcast of the year. It's so much fun whenever y'all join us live. Look, for this 2026, if you have any more friends that love talking combat sports, tell them to join us. It's always fun whenever the crowd gets bigger and the community gets larger. Seriously, my favorite thing about doing this thing is just having this community here to talk fights with. It's so much fun. Thank you so much for making the show what it is. Shout out to you, Will, holding it down. I know that one of those episodes around the end of the year, you held it down by yourself. Greatly appreciate it, my man. Rich, shout out to you. Just holding it down all 2025, Rich. Look at him.
Oh, dude. I almost Steve Harvey'd y'all earlier because I mistyped Ramiro's score to be higher than Will. So I was going to be like,
whoa,
Ramiro wins, but he doesn't win. It's a tie.
That was so good, dude.
Steve Harvey.
Yeah, he gave the wrong girl the crown for Miss Universe.
I do remember that for Miss Universe or whatever.
So funny.
Classic.
That's what it says, right?
That would have been really good.
He said,
Shout out,
sorry,
Rich.
I'm sorry.
Hey, so now Rich makes an appearance. It's expected every week now, dude.
Yeah.
You can't do it for the first one of the year and then just never do it again the rest of the year.
Watch me.
Hey, with that, shout out to our producer, Richard Bustos.
Yes. Then real quick, Keith says for the tiebreaker, do we put picks in here as well? No, I'll be reaching out to you, Keith, Brian, and Coleslaw. I'll send you a screenshot of the list of the card as we get closer to the event, just because, fights fall through. I don't want you to submit your picks as of today's card and then 3 fights fell off and then new fights hopped on. So anything, I'll reach out and I'll just have you circle and then tell me the method. But I'll be in contact.
Awesome. Well, thank you everybody in the chat.
Something weird
Mr.
about
Richard
this guy.
Bustos, our producer, shout out to you, and thank you everybody for joining us for another week of Story of the Fight.